guys, David Ronson here. What I want to do for this blog is talk a little bit about our folders and our folders layout. Um, we can customize this interface here to show us any information that they've given us access to. If you right click in here and go to customize, you can see that we can bring over a lot of different print objects. Let's say you wanted to have, looks like we already have description in there. We've got CID, alias, catalog. Let's say you're working on some pricing tables and you want to bring over, has a pricing table been applied to this fitting? This is a quick way to tell instead of having to go into each item, look at it. We can get that information quickly here. So if I make these changes here in Charlotte Pipe and come back to over here to Mueller, go to view details, I don't get that additional column of information that I added. You might want to take some of these out. You don't care about cut type. Bought out, I don't really care that much about that. CID, maybe not that important, so I want to just get it out of there. But each of these formats are stored in that file, and I'll show you what I'm talking about here. If I go into my database, each file has what's called a position.dat file, and that information is stored here. Each of these folders is going to have one of these files in it. Okay. So what I've come up with is a way that we can iterate that format here throughout all the other folders. Okay. Now I already have a layout that I want. Okay. And I have placed it here in the root of my fabrication database. And you can put this in, in a resources folder, IT folder, or something like that. This is not something for your average user. This is something mostly going to be for your database admins who are looking to get this extended information here. So what we're going to use is a program called PowerShell, and you can just go to your start menu, type in PowerShell, and that'll pull it up there. All right, and I'm going to pull up my little cheat here. So I've saved what I need to put in PowerShell off into a text file. I can just copy it. What this is doing is it's looking for all the children of the items folder, right? Any items folder that has a .dat file in it. I'm going to copy this one and put it in that location. Okay, pretty simple. I'm just going to paste this in here and hit enter. Okay, and it's done. All right. So what's not gonna happen is, if you noticed, I was still hovering over top of this folder. That position.dat is being used, so it's not gonna get replaced. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and get this one. Override it. I'm going to select on one of the folders that doesn't have any fittings in it. Okay. And I'm just going to run this again. All right. And it's done. So now when I come over here to Charlotte Pipe, you'll see how the layouts have changed. And we can do this over and over and over again until we get the layout that we want. I had one more in here. I'm going to grab this one. Let's use that one. Now let's pull up PowerShell again. Copy that code. Paste it in there. Hit enter. And I was hovering over the folder, so it's not going to replace that one. So here we go. I'm getting a lot more information. This is something I put together a while back, and this is information I was interested in. Okay, so that's a quick way to get that all your folder layouts to be the same throughout all your files. I hope you find this helpful. Let me know if you have any questions or comments, and I'd be happy to take some time to talk about them. Thanks.